Good morning, everybody. This is Shashank, and welcome to the first season of DataBytes. DataBytes is a talk show focused on exploring unique and innovative ways that modern day technology solution providers are using to craft robust solutions for their clients. In this series, we'll be talking to a lot of consultants, opinion leaders, CEOs of leading technology companies to understand how they are leveraging technological developments to ensure their clients' businesses are a success every time. In today's episode, we have with us Arvind, who is the MD and CEO at Visvero. Visvero is a Pittsburgh based IT solutions provider and has been in the market for 19 years now. Without further ado, I'll introduce Arvind. Hey, Arvind, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey Shashank, how are you? Good to be here.
It's nice to have you, Arvind. And for our viewers, Arvind will be with us for a couple of episodes where we'll talk about different tips, tricks, and how specific technology implementations should be done to ensure the maximum value. Arvind, to kick off, could you just briefly tell us what Biswero is all about?
Sure. So Visvero is a ground up artificial intelligence and analytical technology services company. So that's a mouthful. But essentially, what we help is these advances in the AI and machine learning that is kind of that we're hearing about from every source. We help companies, mostly like small and medium sized companies, to take advantage of that. So, doing that, these smaller companies are able to sort of punch much above their weight class. They're now able to compete a lot more effectively because the data sources that are available to them are more utilizable, and then they are able to drive a lot of autonomous decision making from that.
All right, that's great. And given there are a lot of technology providers out in the market today, what is that differentiated take that Visvera has taken to set itself apart from the competition?
Sure. See, the core technology is almost available to everybody. Everybody understands AI, machine learning, or most companies do. Some do it better than others. But the core technology, core algorithms that are available to everybody. And where Visvero excels is by blending the business users and the business expertise, subject matter knowledge onto this. So we are able to essentially create value by telling the stories with the data, and not only for presentation and not only for a visual appeal. We're really driving the business case by implementing AI in a business context, understanding what the value organization is seeking from it, and then allowing them to do it automatically.
Nice. And for our viewers, we will be talking about a different implementations and cases that Visvero has been doing for their clients. While these will be divided into different episodes and each will be focusing on a specific topic in the coming days, Arvind, could you just briefly tell us about some of the interesting things that you guys are up to these days at Visvero?
Sure, I think nowadays what we're seeing is the new frontier of AI machine learning is really unstructured data. So data that was not ground up meant to be analyzed or was not available to be analyzed. Now we are bringing that into the mix. So you will hear a lot from us about document-based data, historical data that has been in the systems for several years, bringing that into the mix, deploying machine learning in organizations for them to make sense of what is the data available to them, and then how does it need to be analyzed. So basically, the big frontier is bringing unstructured data into the mix and allowing organizations to make an overall view of the business and make an overall decision based on both structured and unstructured sources.
I think that's a great point because nowadays, data is the new gold, and companies or businesses that are focusing more towards how to leverage the best out of it, out of their data, are the ones that are actually progressing forward. Well, it was great to kind of catch up with you briefly about discussing what Visvero is, what interesting things you are doing. Since we'll be talking again, and the viewers will also be seeing a lot of you, is there a message that you would want our viewers to see now? or any comments that you want to share with our viewers for today?
I think, like you've said earlier, Shashank, stay tuned because we'll be bringing in a lot of interesting applications and a lot of like tips as well, like how tos, as well as a lot of learning that we have done over the last 20 or so years, 19 or so years, and make it available to the users. So stay tuned. Look forward to chatting with you frequently and bringing more of our experiences to you.
Wonderful. I think it would be great to have Arvind's experience and his team's expertise available to all of you so that you can also learn from it, imbibe it in your solutions, and create value for businesses that you are trying to help or probably grow your own business. Thank you so much, Arvind, for today's time. We'll connect again in the other episodes that are following in this week.